What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 here, bringing you another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2, and I'm coming from you live from the Bay Area. No, I cannot tell you my location, but I am not at home. I'm sorry there's an echo in this room. I'm trying to turn off everything and kind of silence everything. But how everybody doing out there? I see y'all. What's up, Willow? What's up, Remy? Dear Yvette Show, Mina. Shout out to both of my mods. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Kimmy, K. Jones, Rasha, thank you. Evan Show. Yes, I went ahead and pinned the link so you guys can join in if you want to. Today's going to be a short episode. We're not going to say too much. What's up, Rosemary? I see you. Aurelia, what's up? All right, you know the people hate when I give shout outs and stuff like that. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And drop $1 too if you got it. You know, you see the Cash App down there. And the PayPal and Venmo information is in the description of the video if you want to share $1 or two. Remember, you don't have to. You know, people like to say I'll be panhandling and all that stuff. Okay, Evan said he's going to join soon. Okay. What's up, Christine? I see you too. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I was debating on whether or not I was going to talk about the story. Let me tell you this. I feel that when you are calling CPS on somebody's child, I think that's taking it way too far. Way too far. CPS should only be called if, why am I thinking, no, CPS should only be called if there's a child in danger. What's up, T-Spiracy? Cupcake, I don't know if she deleted it. I think it's still there. I know from yesterday, at least I seen it. Maybe it is deleted. I'm not sure. What's up, Sconer? I see you. All right. Anyway, I think Jag is not able to go live. I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, moving forward. You know, there's this whole video where she called CPS on Tasha K. She even gave Tasha K's real name, saying that she's always online and, you know, her children are in danger. Someone told me the backstory is basically Tasha was on live one day and she was partying and she told her daughter to go make some noodles. And so they saying because she told her daughter to go make some noodles, that's child neglect because she spent too much time on the internet. You know, she spent too much time on the internet. And I was all like, well, that's a little bit too like you can't say because you told somebody child to go, is it buffering for anyone else? Oh, am I buffering, y'all? Let me know. I'm gonna take a quick pause real quick. Let me know if I'm buffering. She can't go live. She'll. Oh. Okay. Is that why Nosy never comes on her channel? What's up, Heidi? What's up, Gina? What's up, Uniquely Bronze? I see you. JK. Okay, everybody said no. Weeble. Try if you're looking on your computer, try it on your phone. Because I know for sometimes with live streams, I have to go on my phone, and maybe that will help you out. Right now, for example, I'm using my phone, and I got my laptop in my lap. But try that. You know. Let's see. People said she wanted to order takeaway, but Tasha told her to make noodles. Oh, okay. And I love how you say takeaway. For those of you who don't know, and I discovered this last year, but people that live overseas, they say takeaway instead of takeout. That's cute, huh? No, I like it though. It's funny. No buffer. Okay. I can't see or hear AT. Oh, you can't see or hear me, butterfly kisses? What the hell is going on in between the sheets of my uncle's home because I'm not at home? Maybe it's the internet. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, you hear Jaguar, you know, saying Jacqueline Johnson is her name, and she's all like, I want her to know, you know, because the lady was all like, okay, it'll be anonymous, and she was all like, I want her to know, I want her to know, and it was kind of like, whoa, like you want your name to be out there that you call CPS on somebody. I have a question. Now, I didn't go to law school. I barely went to school, but I didn't go to law school. Does anybody know if that's a lawsuit, like falsely accusing someone of like child endangerment or child neglect. Isn't that a lawsuit? No, I'm not a lawyer, so I have to say allegedly. But I believe that's a lawsuit, right? White people complaining about ramen like we don't keep noodles, right? Yo, let me ask y'all this, and especially if you come from a black household, how many of y'all had to be all like when you be like, oh, what's for dinner? Your parents say, oh, you better go make you something. You better go heat up something in the microwave. How many times have happened to you guys? My parents say that all the time, so I can't hold her for neglect for her own children. That doesn't make any for telling her daughter to go eat some oodles and noodles. Like I can't do that, you know? I thought CPS always gave the person's name. Oh, they give the person's name anyway. I've never called CPS on nobody. Who have called CPS on people? If you want to remain anonymous, hit me up in my DM on Instagram and let me know if you called CPS on somebody before. Let me put it. Right, exactly. Jaggy will be calling CPS on my kid because I hardly. I swear, I'm telling you. Some of y'all ain't cooking out there. See, I'm mandated. I read that one. What did Butterfly Kiss say? Yes, but you can call even if vindictive. Tasha a whole ass drunk, so maybe. Now I don't know if Tasha K is a drunk. I can't say that, but what I can say is that I do believe that she does get drunk off the wine. Yes, I do believe that. But I think it's in her caricature. You know, the whole winos, get your wine glasses and stuff like that. She has to appear drunk. Now, sometimes, do she be a little drunk? Yes, I do believe that she's drunk. At least in California, I never called, but learned on my child development classes. Oh, okay. So they do give a name. Mm. Generally, CPS wants to be contacted for anything remotely suspect. They would not want to deter people from reporting. They are experts in determining the situation on site. Okay, and if you guys know out there, I don't know. I see you, Dazzle, but I don't know if anybody has actually went out to Tasha's home to do like a wellness check or check on her, or even like Evan. The link is posted up top. I posted the link if anybody can come on, but I posted the link up top. Also, I'll post it again. What y'all be cracking me up in the comments. I'm sorry, but it's just too difficult to cook, work, and go to school part time, take care of the home, husband, and children. Yeah. I now if her daughter ever said like, "Hey, I don't, I barely eat. I'm not eating. I'm not getting any food." Da 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 da. That's a whole different story. But you can't just call because her daughter didn't want to make no oodles and noodles. You can't call somebody home like that's crazy to me. What's up, Grandma? What's up, Black? I see you guys. That's crazy to me. Like just calling CPS for no reason. That should be illegal. I believe it could be illegal. Um, but let me go back a little bit. I didn't want to talk about this story because I felt like when it got to this point, it's gotten way too far. Now, some of you are like, well, don't you think Tasha took it too far with the documentary? Yes, but the documentary included adults. This is including people's children, which I think are on two different levels. And some people say, like, well, her son's 18, so da 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 da. Yes, I know the son is 18, but at the same time, you can't hold somebody that's 18 accountable the same way that you would a technical minor. Like, let's not get that confused. I think that this is going to get uglier and uglier. And, you know, I asked you guys before, like, when does this end? When does this end? It doesn't seem like it's going to end at all. I think for Tasha, it's probably over with. She made her money. She done scammed us out our $15, but she made her money at the end of the day. So it's an ugly situation. Also, what I wanted to say was address a few of the comments. I appreciate you guys holding me accountable. I did check out a few things that I said, and you know, some people talked about when I was talking about Jag's mental health and that I should have that I was saying that she does have something wrong. And I just want to clarify, according to the interviews that she has had, she did say that she does suffer from mental health. And I was saying that, could this be a thing? Like, is this who she really is, or this has to deal with her mental health issue? That's what I was really trying to get at. So I wasn't trying to disrespect anybody. So, I apologize if I offended anyone. That's what I wanted to say. But what I want to do is go ahead and let a couple of people on. I'm gonna let you guys on at the same time. So and make sure y'all don't be cussing and stuff, please. I think I said the A word, but other than that, I haven't been cussing. Please watch your language, or I'm gonna kick you off the stream. All right. So introducing first, we got Evan from the Evan Show on. How you doing?
Hey, I do. How are you?
I'm doing good. And I got one more coming on for the first time is Rasha. Welcome to the show.
Hello. How do you know it's my first time?
Because I never had you on the show before. I know
no, you haven't.
But you ain't never been on the stream. That's what I meant.
True.
Whoever you want to go first, but
I can go really quickly because I just want to say something real quick and I can jump off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So I just want to say that as someone who's a social worker and I'm a mandated reporter, a lot of times we do get people who do, like, we already know that people online do stuff like this, right? YouTubers will call on each other. They hate each other. They're mad. The person did this. They saw a family channel. They didn't like it. So we're always known to filter that stuff out. And a lot of times we know it's bullshit. Like a lot of times we know it's pure bullshit because we can tell when someone's being vindictive. But I'm really hoping, you guys, that this is Jag playing a game. Like she plays so many games and she's an actress. So I kind of felt like maybe this is one of her friends. Maybe this is someone else. I'm hoping this is not a real CPS person because she lies so much. I'm taking you guys to court. I'm doing this. I'm about to do this. I'm doing that. So I'm really hoping that this is not something she's doing. But I will say this. A lot of times we don't have the manpower to go prosecute someone. There's too many cases that, there's too much going on and there are too many kids who really are being abused. So we don't have time to double back and find out where she is and lock her up. But a lot of times we can filter out the bullshit. We can filter it out and see right away. Just like everyone else is online and looking online and going on Facebook, we do the same thing.
Oh, okay. So somebody is actually taking this case and they're looking at social media to see what Jag is talking about and doing that before, going out to Tasha's home.
Absolutely. Basically. I mean, you can tell it's like, okay, this is a game. Just like when, how like someone will have their kids, they have a Facebook page and their kids are in foster care and they're not supposed to be drinking and partying. Just like Facebook is available for everybody else, social workers look at the same thing. Oh, look at her. She's drinking and partying. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not using the same world everyone else is using. Not to mention, some people will know the person. Oh, Jaguar, that crazy lady from, seriously. I mean, we all live in the same internet world. You know what I mean? So right. I hope that she's playing a game. I really do. But my thing is, Tasha does not play. So if she is doing this, I will be concerned about Tasha because Tasha's just so, what's the word? Vindictive that she would do. Yeah. She'll have that girl locked up in a heartbeat in the mountains of Arizona somewhere.
Yeah, because Tasha is going to go the legal way. I can already see that. Tasha is going to go the legal way. And Jag is playing these, these hood games thinking that it's all funny and cute. But no, she going to get, when Tasha hit her with the books, she gonna be like, she ain't gonna.
She could have gave one of her homegirls a big pack of noodles, the 24 pack of noodles, and said, "Hey, I want you to act like you're the CPS person. I'm gonna call you on the phone, and I want you to act like you." That's all I had for you guys. Thanks, Evan, for letting me go first.
No problem.
You have a good one. Thank you so much for coming on, and I appreciate you giving your expertise and letting us know how this thing really works.
We know it's a game, man. We can tell it's a game. I mean, we can tell when people are arguing. You can look on Facebook. Oh, they hate each other. So this one called and said that this one abusing their kid. Okay, this is a game. Let's move on to somebody who's really being abused.
So, right. Exactly.
Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Thanks.
You too. No problem.
All right.
All right, Evan, what did you want to add on to the show? What you wanted to talk about?
Hey, everybody. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Stay safe and be safe. So, the call she made, actually, I believe that it's illegal to record authorities without their consent or permission. I believe so. And
Mhm.
also that whole phone call was a joke. Basically, she's wasting authorities' time doing that. You know what I mean? That's not
Right.
something serious to call cops or authorities about a joke. Taking somebody's kids, it's something very, very taken seriously by anybody, by any human being, because it's a sensitive subject. It's kids we're talking about, innocent people, right? Innocent
Right.
human being. So and the Jaguar, first there's a lot I gotta say. As soon as authorities watch any of Jaguar's videos, they'll know what she's about. Do you know what I mean? I mean, at this
Hmm.
point, to be honest, it's like it's a circus to me. Like, no, I can't. Nobody could take her seriously at this point, and what she's doing is completely wrong. You know what I mean? I feel
Right.
sorry for kids.
Oh, your sound went out.
Me now.
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah. What were you saying? I'm
Somebody,
sorry.
yeah, somebody called me that. So as I feel sorry that
It went. Your sound.
I apologize again. Something happened. People,
Oh, hold on.
I'm so
Okay, are you
sorry.
back?
I don't mean to waste your time. I had to block those people temporarily. They were calling. I'm so sorry. Okay,
Oh
I'll
no,
move
it's
on.
fine. It's fine.
I apologize to everybody. I'm so sorry. So I feel sorry that Jaguar kid's taken away. I know how she feels, but sometimes she has to take responsibilities for her own actions. She trying to make everybody pay back for things they never done to her. Do you get what I mean? I mean,
Right.
listen, Tasha K did the documentary, but you have to go before what Jaguar did to everybody. She was
Mhm.
harassing, you know what I mean, stalking, doing all that stuff to everybody. And when you do that, you have to be prepared when people come after you, especially educated people, people who aren't afraid of you. I mean, at this point, Jaguar was threatening, talking about everybody, thinking like somehow she's gonna intimidate everybody, but nobody's scared of her, especially somebody like
Right.
Tasha K, who's grown woman, been around in social media and all. She's not a child, you know what I mean? She knows how to handle herself well. Um, and for Jaguar to go call CPS, waste their time. I think Tasha K, like that lady said, is about to take action with this. And and you know what? For somebody like Jaguar to be talking about other people, kids all the time and how they treat their kids, she left her son, you heard the documentary, with somebody she met in one day for the whole month. If you're
Yeah.
all about kids or worry about your kids and others, how do you leave your son with somebody for the whole month? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then you
and
have to
it does sound hypocritical when it comes to that.
exactly,
How you have how you gonna call somebody CPS on somebody, and there's allegations about your parenting. So it does
exactly.
seem very hypocritical.
And,
What's up, Jamal? I see you.
and
What's up, Chrissy? Plainest Jane, Kathy Ship. I see you guys. I just wanted to say hi real quick, and then sorry if I missed anybody else. But I wanted to go ahead and add on one more person.
yeah,
Coco,
can
I see
I
a blanket. Are you doing something freaky? Because I cannot let you on camera if you out there doing something freaky. You can use the avatar on here, and you don't have to necessarily get on camera. I just want to make sure because people have been porn bombed
yeah. Can
before I
I
let
ad-
you on. Please use the private chat and let me know, okay? Because
can I
I don't
address
want to get my channel banned, just in case. I love porn, but not on my YouTube channel.
can I address something quick, Mr. AT?
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So I don't take from your time so others could join. I don't want to take from nobody's time.
Mhm.
I like your channel a lot. I respect you. I have to disagree with you and within Tasha K, about being wrong about doing the documentary, because you know why? You have to understand her point of view, how much Jaguar did wrong to people, and that documentary also brought a lot of closure to people who were confused between Jaguar and the truth and all, right? So it did bring a
Right.
lot of closure and a lot of things that we never knew of. Like, I mean, we had an idea, but it went more in details of things Jaguar that she has said in the past, and they addressed it there, right? Now we have answers for a lot of questions that we had. So that documentary wasn't bad, and honestly, Tasha K did. I don't believe she did anything wrong here, because the people she interviewed are grown people, right? And they chose to be
Right.
on the show because her ex-husband did mention that he didn't want to do this interview a month ago, but after what Jaguar did with all the mess, chaos, about his mom, this and that, and he's like, I had to come and say some truth and address everything that we've been accused of and things like that. That's the whole point. I believe they came to the show to let people know exactly what happened, so everybody
Right.
could move on, and so could Jaguar move on also, because now that everybody knows the truth.
Well, I definitely think everybody needs to move on
Yeah,
at this point. And that's why I had a 50-50 whether I was going to do this or not, because I feel like it's
yeah.
not fun anymore. It's
No,
fun, them going back and forth, but now the CBS thing. But
yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and let Coco come on. Coco, can you hear us? Your microphone. Coco! Coco! Coco, your mic. Your mic. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, I'm gonna remove Coco and I'm gonna go ahead and add Dazzle.
All
And
I
thank
said,
you,
I
Christine.
can
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and drop a dollar too if you got it. Support smaller content creators. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add Dazzle onto the live right now. Dazzle, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I'm good.
Good, good, good. What you wanted to add on to the conversation?
Okay,
Hey, what them cards told you about this?
my them cards been told me Jaguar was a lot of mess. Cunning, manipulative, and deceitful. A long time ago.
No, I did
but
watch that. I did. You did say that plenty of times.
yes. But what it really tells me is that, look, you guys need to stop trauma bonding with everybody. Okay? That's for one. A lot of people
Ooh,
like
trauma
Jaguar.
bonding, right?
Yeah, a lot of people like Jaguar because they can relate to her experiences. But the problem is she got a negative spirit on her. So, and she hasn't worked through all her trauma. So you don't need to be bonding with that type of person. That's for one. For two, I need y'all to never ever say that she's a victim advocate, because advocates of victims do not use basically like resources for victims like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're calling CPS,
I've never
that's
called
a
her an
resource.
advocate. That must have been the other channels calling her advocate.
No,
I
no, no.
never called her an advocate.
That's what she's been calling herself, a victim advocate. That's not what advocacy does. They don't use child abuse in a malicious way like that. They don't call the police and talk about suicide like that. When, excuse me, I don't know if I should be saying that, but they don't do that at all. So that's not an advocate of any victim. That's a
Yeah.
bully. So
Right.
that's all
Well,
I
that.
gotta say. I'm gonna get back into the chat.
nice.
But love you, AP2, and
Love you
you guys have a
too.
nice one. Go back in the chat.
All right. You
All
have a
right,
good
you
one.
guys.
Thank you for coming on.
Hey,
All right,
Stu,
thank you.
can I
Have a
address?
good one.
Can I address one more thing before you have enough of me? So I can
Yeah,
move
go
on.
ahead.
I see a lot of comments saying just because Jaguar lies doesn't mean Tasha K is saying the truth. Tasha K is not saying anything from her own. Everything she's saying is based on what Jaguar said. It's questions and she's addressing, same as her family. Nobody's making up any words, any truth. They're just basically addressing what Jaguar said. And any questions Tasha K asked, it's all the questions that basically came from Jaguar. Nobody made their own
Right.
words. Nobody made their own ideas. You know what I mean? It was all based on what Jaguar did. So
Right.
that's
And you know the thing is because a lot of people say that, oh, so because you call in Jag a liar, you believe everything Tasha K says? No. I believe that you can do both. I believe that both can be right and both can be wrong.
yeah,
I don't have a dog in the fight. Nobody has given me a paycheck. So to be
yeah,
honest, like you it doesn't bother me either way who's lying,
yeah,
who's
yeah.
not. I'm just going to present it off the information that was given and making my own assumption. I'm
Exactly.
not saying like maybe the family wasn't being vindictive or vengeful. I'm not saying that at the same time, but you got to look at all sides, right?
Yeah. End of the day is your opinion. You watch it and you think of it what you want to think of it, right? It's what
Hmm.
you believe, what you want to believe. End of the day, everybody
Thank you,
said their side.
Friday.
Everybody did what they did. I do believe her family 100%, but that's my opinion. And I made a life about it. I made videos, but you know what? I'm moving on. Like you, I said I was gonna stop, but things got heated up again and exciting. So I made more videos and a life, but I will move on. I had to address the CPS call because that's way too much. I couldn't help it. Just like you and
Yeah,
everybody else, but I will eventually move on because this is getting old and boring and it's same situation over and over. So yeah,
right. And and one of the reasons why I brought it up was because like everybody was saying like, oh, are you gonna talk about it? Are you gonna talk about it? And I was like, you know what? This ain't fun for me. But I was like, you know what? If I come on and talk about this, I'm gonna talk about how it's not right. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's entertaining. I think at this point it has to stop, and somebody needs to go ahead and take the legal route to put a stop to it. I'm not in agreement for suing people,
yeah,
but I feel like at this point, like it's too much,
it's way
and it's not entertaining. It's getting
no, it's
very
not.
serious.
No, it's not. It now, like, I mean, listen, Jaguar took it to another level. She took it to a level where she may go to jail. People go to jail. Like, it's too much now. It's too dark. It's too depressing. Too for me, too dirty. You know what I mean? After that call, I
Right.
mean, that's way too much. Like, you went as far as calling authorities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of
Freedom, that's a very good question. I don't think it's necessarily that. I think everybody has taken the whole surviving thing as meaning victim, like a victim of blah, blah, blah. A victim of R. Kelly, a
yeah.
victim of Jaguar Wright. I don't think necessarily, it's kind of like a cliche kind of title. I don't think people are comparing those two people. No, no, no. I wouldn't say that.
And
But Evan, somebody asked, "What's your YouTube channel?" They want to go ahead and get your YouTube channel.
it's Evan's show, and if you search Evan's show, some Jaguar videos, you'll probably find it. It's Evan's show,
Okay,
and
perfect.
you'll find it there. You will find it once you go Evan's show, Jaguar write something. You'll find some videos, and yeah.
All right, well, Evan, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring back Coco.
Wait,
Coco's
wait,
next.
wait! Before you drop me down, one more favor. One more favor. Wait.
Yeah.
This is too
Now you're
exciting.
gonna have to drop some in the cash app for
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
damn
This is too
favors. What
exciting.
you
I know.
got?
I'm being greedy now. I'm being greedy. I know. A lot of people gave Jaguar a lot of chances too. You know what I mean? Like, a
Hmm.
lot of people gave Jaguar tons of chances in her life after what she done to them. She could have been gone to jail, facing tons of legal issues long time ago with the threats, with the accusations. So Jaguar is not a victim. Those people gave her tons of chances that many people like us wouldn't get probably in our lifetime. You know what I mean? Not many people get that much chances running around doing what she's doing. So I hope
Right.
she
I
realizes that,
definitely agree with that.
and appreciate that people left her alone after all she does and move on. I hope she does that, because
Yeah.
trust me, a lot of
I
people were nice enough to leave her alone. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
they understand her situation and all, and her suffering and all. But
Right.
anyways,
And I hope there's an end game to this.
yeah, I
But Evan, thank you for coming on the show. I really do appreciate you. I'm gonna drop you down, and I
thank.
have Coco here with me. Coco, what's up?
Yes, excuse my technical difficulties earlier. I'm not a regular StreamYard person.
It's okay. It was just that I seen a blanket and I was like, oh, hold up, what the hell's going
Yeah,
on in
I
between the
am
chicken
laying
wings?
down, but it's no freak type games or anything like that going on. Listen, no, seriously. I'm a new viewer of your show, so I just recently caught like the last couple of episodes.
Uh
But I
huh.
remember that you had a lady on where it's almost mirroring the Tasha K situation with Jaguar calling CPS, because the lady said that Jaguar called CPS on her too, like last month. And so it's just like, I'm not one to believe in the conspiracy theories. Oh, she gave her friend a pack of noodles to do this. No, this lady is doing this, and she also did it to Toxic Diamond, you
Yeah,
know.
they have gave it
So
to that other channel as well too. Yeah.
right, so she's done it to Lashonda Quarter, Tasha, and the other lady, and it's like, okay, when she
Hmm.
first came on the scene, as far as her revealing her expose, Me Too, it was really positive. You're like, yeah, she's down to advocate for people who have been abused or people who have been taken advantage of. But now she's totally flipped the script, and it seems like she's just using it as a weapon. There are kids out here who are really starving. You can see their bones. It's nothing to be played with, and she
Wait,
has this.
is that the real Jaguar?
Oh,
Jaguar.
what's up? Oh, what's up? What's up? No, you
Jaguar.
are the one. You are the one who is playing this the exact wrong way. I feel like she is an agent of chaos. She seems to be a disinformation agent. And I'm gonna go ahead and go all the way left and say it's more than a possibility that her and Tasha have, cooked up this lame storyline to discredit any and all people who are actually looking for justice against any type of sex based assaults. And I'm going to leave it right there. It doesn't make any sense. It's not what we want, baby. It's not what we need, baby. Sit your ass down and really get some help. And I'm going to leave it right there.
Okay.
Thank
Uh,
you so much.
Thank you, Coco, for coming on. I appreciate that. Deidre, I'm gonna let you on. Deidre, hey.
Hi.
Oh, we. So as you see, we got Jaguar in the chat. I'm gonna let her on, but I'm gonna let you go first.
No, I wanna let your guests go on. That's more important.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, coming to the show for the first time, Jaguar, right?
Who the fuck
Hello,
was that fat
Jaguar.
bitch? Who the fuck was that fat bitch talking shit? Because I don't know her. But what I do know is if people keep attacking my platform, if people keep attacking me while I am advocating for actual victims, y'all better back the hell up. I'm sick and tired of black bitches sitting here standing up for a woman who's done nothing but run down on every other woman of color online who's better than her, who's more talented than her, who's everything that she ain't. This bitch has been sitting there. All of the videos are online of her neglecting her children. Matter of fact, I was posting that shit all day before I went live with Nosy Ho. Does that fat bitch got anything to say about the fact that all of her fans sat there and watched her get high, drunk on weed gummies, alcohol, wine, talking about she don't know how the fucking kids is going to eat, while her husband is twerking on some other man in the garage, and they sitting there twerking in the garage and got the little baby getting all excited. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why the fuck wasn't she in bed? Why the fuck is there a 3-year-old child cheering them on while they fucking twerking?
Wait, hold on. I didn't see her.
Don't eat another fucking Christmas ham and keep my name out your mouth. The truth is, since y'all want to know, Tasha K was hired to discredit me because I am advocating for the victims of the celebrities that she supports.
But Jack, do we know that for a fact that she was paid to attack you?
I know what I know. Y'all gonna know everything when them indictments come down too. See, I don't say everything because I don't like to always let people know where I'm coming. But since y'all want to know so bad, I'm gonna tell you right fucking now. Kibi Productions, Kibi Studios is operating as a criminal organization. Period. They are sitting there.
I have to say allegedly, out of respect. I have to say allegedly.
They are stealing money on motherfucking super chats, promising to help people, promising to do this, and it never gets there, which is why I'm headed to Panama City, to Tasha K's hometown. See, she threw a little fundraiser on her show saying that she was raising money for Hurricane Harvey. Yet all of that money went in the super chat and none of it ever went in the GoFundMe. She did that in fucking Houston too, dummies. She's been lying. And guess what? If you are a criminal organization and you have a bunch of co-conspirators like all of your bloggers and all of your fans attacking victims to silence them. See, what that is a hate crime. I'm not doing this for y'all entertainment. I'm letting y'all be entertained by it. I am going to a DA. I am going to find a prosecutor, and she is going to be prosecuted. This is criminal what she's doing. It's criminal what she did to Cardi B. It's criminal what she did to Jocelyn Savage and Adrielle Cleary. Did anybody say anything when her and the winos got all of them R. Kelly fans all worked up and they went down there and they bombed that girl's car? Did anybody fucking say anything about that?
I did not hear about her having anybody car bombed. No, I did not hear about that.
Why don't you go and look at the police reports?
But Jack,
no. Jocelyn Savage, now she's running all talking about, she had the white bitches up there talking about Aaliyah was never fucking abused. Y'all are really supporting this bitch, whose husband ain't nothing but an African scam artist. They got married on a fucking green card. The bitch worked at fucking Red Lobster. Her own family don't fuck with her. Nobody in her fucking town where she's from even likes her. And while we were doing our live, some of the people that do live in Atlanta that are from Panama City said they never heard anything about her giving any of that money she collected on those super chats to their hometown.
Now, if that is true, that's definitely wrong.
No, not if it is true. If I didn't think it was true, I would say allegedly. Okay. I'm telling you, these are facts. Now, any of y'all motherfucking sandwich eating, ham looking motherfuckers want to say something to me, come say it to me. But stop getting on all these other bloggers' page because you know I'm not there. I will run you the fuck down. Matter of fact, put that fucking Christmas ham ass bitch back the fuck up here so she can to my face. Carve you up like the Christmas fucking ham that you are. Don't you ever fucking disrespect me.
Who was the Christmas ham? Was you talking about Coco?
You had up on the screen before me. I'm gonna let you talk to her first. Bitch,
hold on. I can't have you disrespecting Deidre because Deidre has not said anything about you. That wasn't her being condescending or nothing, Jack. That was her talking about like, oh, go ahead, go ahead and let her on. She was not trying to disrespect you at all. So I want to clear that up. Please do not, Jack, before you continue, please do not disrespect my friend. That's where we got to cross the line. Please do not disrespect my friend. Deidre, do you want to get on real quick and just clarify?
Believe the bullshit. I don't get no fuck. I saw that woman fucking neglecting her children on camera. While everybody, all her fans watched and made fun while she was neglecting children? You must be out of your fucking mind.
Jack, let me ask you this, Jack. What is the end? All right, Jack. All right. Okay. Deidre, I want to apologize because I was wondering who she was talking about, but you didn't even say anything.
What it was. First of all, I'm Lord
Deidre,
Jesus,
don't
what is
break
Jesus?
character. Don't break character. You be dazzling like
What
you
is
always are.
Jesus? First of all, she's not talking about me. She's talking about Coco, who was before me. It's just so happened that when she got on, she saw me telling you to go ahead and let your guest go first. I
Oh,
haven't said anything because, bitch, this ain't what you want. Because I didn't even get on here to talk about Jaguar Right. Fuck a Right or Jaguar too. Bitch looking more like a Pinto. I can be the biggest bitch in the world, but bitch, come to me correctly and respectfully, ho, because you don't know me. I didn't even get on your show to talk about no motherfucker. I can give a fuck less about a Jaguar, right? I can give a fuck less about Tasha K. I came on here to
right,
talk about people calling child protective services on anybody when you really don't know what's going on with that child because it
right,
happened to
exactly.
me. So that's a stupid motherfucker. And I don't even know this woman, but she's ignorant because, bitch, you didn't even bother to look and see who really was talking to you. You so heated and you so going about everything the wrong way because the right way to do anything is not talk about shit. Go do what you're going to do. Quit
Right.
jumping on
And the fact
everybody's
that
show
she thought
talking
I was
about
just
what
gonna
you
let
want to.
her talk about you like that, I was like, no, Jack, no. And I
No,
was
I
being
knew she had the wrong
respectful
person.
because I should have said like, bitch, go blah blah blah. But I was like, no, let me be respectful, but I wasn't gonna let her disrespect you like
No,
that.
and I
Like there's
appreciate
a
that,
fine
but
line
it just
between
goes
that's
to
not right.
show. It just goes to show her mentality because I had absolutely not one word. I ain't said nothing. The only thing
Right.
she told me say was, "Go ahead and let your guests get on," because I know this is what you guys are talking about. So I figure, okay, you and her need to have a conversation before me. I just happened to come on YouTube and saw that you were live, and I saw the title, and I'm like, oh, I did want to say something because I'm a YouTuber, so I have had
Right.
people say stupid stuff about child protective services, and I went through something like that. So she just jumped her ignorant ass on here, and she's so busy wanting to be heard that she don't know how to be heard. You don't just even if I was that person that was talking to her, it's a certain way to be effective. She don't know how to be effective, and that's why she's not being heard. She
And
talked
you know what?
how
She doesn't know how to talk to people. It's all craziness and all deflecting about Tasha taking money from a fundraiser and giving it to super chats. First of all, I think what she meant was that people were sending super chats and it was supposed to go towards the GoFundMe, but she never really explained what the fuck she was talking about. So it just went all over the
right.
place.
It's a whole bunch of stuff. But see, like I said, when you're trying to be effective, I get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like a whole bunch of conspiracy stuff in the air or whatever.
Right.
But
And I
when
can
it's
imagine you having everybody attacking you, you feel a certain kind of way, you know?
exactly. But the best way to handle stuff like that is by action, not about mouth. Cause getting on the show, screaming and hooping and hollering at people, and trying to talk about that don't say a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be effective, go behind the scenes and be effective, and then come out and say, "Well, you know what? Y'all said I was this, but look at what I had done. Look at what I made happen."
Yo,
That's how you do shit.
right. Remember, I've been wanting to get like an exclusive from Jaguar, and I've been like, man, I've been wanting to interview her and stuff like that. I guess I got what
I
I
guess
asked
you
for.
got it. Right, right.
It wasn't what I wanted, but I got what I asked for,
And
right?
she could have, I mean, oh, we baby. Child, I had
I'm
to
like,
try to
yo,
fix my
like, is
wig,
this real? Like,
child.
I was like,
Bitch,
yo,
bitch.
I'm like, how I was because like, and this is the thing that she does. She gets on people's lives and she keeps talking and talking and talking, and you can't really get a word in. So it's like,
I'd
and
have
like,
muted that hoe and kept her. I'd have said what I had to say because I'd have muted her and said what I had to say, whether I lost her or not. But see, again, ineffective people. You're being ineffective. It seems like you acting like a banshee. You just jumping on here, screaming, hooping, and howling instead of coming on like a lady and doing what you need to do. Now I get that whatever Coco was saying was offensive to her, but at the same time, action. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Attacking people ain't gonna help your cause. Attacking people
Right.
gets you nowhere. Show people how much power you got and start doing what you say you're going to do, and then let people see the results. That's what I do. You
Yeah,
already
again,
know with me
let's
and the
go back to this. Jaguar, where is your music? Like we can go with that. Where's your music? You know, I just think like you know what? Scratch it. Deidre, what did you want to say before everything done went south?
Oh my
Because it went
God.
all the way
I'm like,
south.
what did I walk into? Damn. I'm sitting my fat ass on the couch
Is
minding
this
my
who we
motherfucking
are?
business.
Is this who we are?
Right? What the hell? No, I just was coming on and I wanted to say that I've been in that position where when I used to do YouTube, when I was doing YouTube with my daughter, a lot of people would see, 2-3 minutes of my daughter out of a 24-hour day, because we used to vlog. And say, so they'll see me say, Deja, give me this, or Deja, hand me that, or Deja, do this, or Deja, do that. And so people start actually saying, like, that's your slave, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, this nigga wearing $250 Jordans. Who you talking to? You know? Or, like, you saw us for 3 minutes out of 24 hours. Deja been
Right.
asleep all day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so I had started actually speaking on my baby's mental illness at one point. And so I had a few ladies actually get in the comment. And one lady, it was two ladies. One lady was very ignorant. And she basically was like, you have no right to be talking about your daughter, and that's a violation of her HIPAA rights, and this. And I
What?
got offended by that. But then I had another lady to email me and tell me, yes, it's a violation of her HIPAA rights. Even though you're her mother, you don't want to broadcast that because it'll come to bite her later on in life. So I deleted the video because you know what? They were right. But then I had a lady say she was going to call Child Protective Services on me because my daughter carried some groceries in the house, and she was saying her back hurt later on. Do you know, I don't know how this lady found my mom. It wasn't my address.
What?
They sent Child Protective Services. They actually put in a hotline call and sent Child Protective Services. They thought my address. They sent it to them to my mother's address. I guess probably in a video you could see my mom's address, and maybe one day you saw her street. But yeah, and so it upset me so bad because y'all see a few glimpses, just like the whole Tasha K thing. Maybe she was getting drunk and her 3-year-old was in another room and the baby came running in. But we know how little toddlers and kids do.
Right.
And it's funny because she see her mom and daddy dancing, so she yeah. You know what I'm saying? You never know the situation. That woman probably takes very good care of her children. But when people put false allegations on you, that's fucked up. I've been there.
Right.
And the investigator even was like, this is the craziest stuff. They said that I was abusing my daughter and that she was in slavery in 2017, child. She was in slavery.
And did you have to end up going to court and stuff like that, or?
No, because the investigator knew it was bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And I
like
actually
Rasha
showed
was
the
saying before she got on here, Rasha was saying like, yo, she was all like, I work in social work, and we actually do research. We look on Facebook, YouTube, and stuff like that before we even take it. So they do get a lot of calls, but they have to take the right ones and then put them, and
and
basically
see
judge on what you're gonna do.
Yep, and see in Illinois, I sat that lady down. I showed her my social media. I showed her the videos. I showed her everything, and she was like, "This is ridiculous." She was like, some child somewhere else really need help, and I'm sitting here
Right.
having to do paperwork, and it's gonna take me 3-4 days to do paperwork on something so frivolous, and just from someone who just was hating and just being a busybody.
Right. Someone just hating,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and add Rasha on here real quick. What's
Oh
up,
my
Roger? Can
gosh.
you
So
hear
I
me?
just hit your cash app. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh,
I
thank
just
you.
hit
I
your
appreciate
cash
it. I
app.
got a text, but I didn't know what it was saying. I
Oh my
appreciate
gosh. So let me say this real quick. Okay, number one, do we know what the word gaslighting means, right?
it.
Gaslighting. She just deflected. My bones started hurting because I hate when people do this. Gaslighting.
Yes.
You know that you either called or you acted like you called CPS on Tasha's daughter. But instead of you addressing that, you start to talk about all this other stuff. Also, there's a word, if you guys have heard the word, it's called word salad. You tell me I did something to you, and this is what I do. So you say, Rasha, you stole my money. But my mom stole some money from me last week. And then my car got broken into. And then all y'all keep on lying. And Diddy, he's gay. And you know what I mean? Somebody messed with Raz B.
Yes.
And B2K did this. And come over here to
Yeah.
my house. You know, and instead of me addressing the issue, which is I stole money from you, I'm sorry. I've learned from it. She deflected. She gaslit the situation. Heart disease is the number one killer of Black women. She needs to calm down.
For real.
Yes, I've seen you say that.
She needs to calm down. We understand she has mental illness, y'all, but some of this stuff is you can control. Many of us deal with depression, anxiety. You are gaslighting the situation because you won't take responsibility. Now, let me get it clear. Tasha is not a good person. Okay, I don't fuck with
Yeah,
Tasha.
she's not innocent, you
Tasha's
know?
not
Yeah.
innocent, but Jaguar, Tasha's like trash, but Jaguar is like the trash at the city dump that's been sitting there for like a week and nobody picked it up. She
Yeah.
gaslit, she yelled at you, she was disrespectful when all she has to do is either say, it is what it is, I'll call CPS, kiss my ass, or I'm sorry. But all the other stuff, you guys, whenever you're talking to somebody, watch out for those people who do that to you. You tell them something, they start going on and on and on about
Yeah.
other subjects.
And the
Right.
crazy thing is that I'm not even a Tasha K fan. I can't stand Tasha K. I
Yeah,
think she the
Right.
worst
You
thing
were
that
an
ever sat in front
outsider
of a
in all of
camera.
this, you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that was the crazy part. Like she came at you for no reason. But before I read this comment, I wanted to go on to lovely one because she said Tasha called the CPS on Sweet Ma. I don't know anything about
She
that.
did. She
However,
did. She did.
it
Tasha's
yeah.
trash.
However, that's
Tasha is
wrong.
trash. Tasha is not exempt from any of this. And the
Yes.
Mhm.
comment she made is a good one. That's fine that Jack can call in, but the deflecting and all of that, if someone
Right.
throws a bunch
Right.
of words at you, that is not a conversation.
And then
Be
she
an adult.
disrespected my friend on top of that. So no, like
Speak
that.
like an adult. You're not a child. Speak like an adult. That's all I
Yeah.
got. Thank you for letting me call back in. I appreciate you. I hit the cash app. Double check because I don't want to give it to some nigga I don't know.
Okay, I'll double check in a
All
minute.
right.
Thank you so much
Thanks.
for coming
Thanks,
on.
y'all. Take care.
Of course. But I was just all like, I'm not excusing anything that Tasha has ever done, but we're talking about Tasha and Jaguar. We're talking about their relationship. We're not talking about everybody else. And yes, we can dive onto everybody else in a minute, but at the same time, like we have to focus on the two subjects at hand. You know, Sweet Ma isn't in the title anywhere, so I can't talk about that. And that happening to Sweet Ma, all I can say is I apologize for that happening to you. I am sorry. That should never go down, no matter what. The whole CPS thing is off limits.
Yeah.
Period. Period. For anybody, for Tasha, for anybody. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, none of these people have ever given me a paycheck, so I don't have any dog in the fight. But whoever is calling CPS on people, karma will happen to you. Boom.
Yeah.
But Deidre, what you want to go ahead and say?
Woo, baby. It seemed like I walked in at the wrong time. But no,
Right.
you just nailed it. I think kids are off limits. Your kids has to be off limits. You can box me all day long, but when it and you know we can go blow by blow. But and this is YouTube. This is entertainment. Why are you involving children? You know, Tasha K is wrong. Anybody is wrong for putting children in it. It's just so
Hmm.
bogus. You know, and as a person who has been through that stupid shit, I can tell you firsthand, it hurts you. I'll say that too. That hurt me so deep that somebody would do that to me because I know the issues that I'm a mother first. I'm a mother before I'm a YouTuber or, an entrepreneur. I'm a mother and I take pride in being a mother.
Right.
for someone to question my motherhood and how I take care of my children and all of my motherly duties, that shit is just for the birds. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
And
saying?
another thing, and I hate to always bring it back to this, but
Let's
it has
say
to be
that.
discussed. These are black people at the end of the day attacking people and playing dirty.
Yeah.
Like, do the white people on YouTube do this to each other?
No, they didn't.
Like
I ain't seen it.
I feel like, like I said with the white content creators, I feel like behind the scenes they be like, hey, we gonna make an ass, but you do a video, I do a video. Like they collaborating and shit and all of this. But with the black ones, they will play dirty
They
no matter
they
what. And
out for
that's a
blood.
sad thing. You know what I mean?
They out for blood by all any means necessary, and it's sad.
Yeah. And this is why, even though I did a video today, the only reason why is because people asked me, are you going to do a video? Are you going to do a video? And I was like, well, I'm going to have an unpopular opinion because I think it's wrong all across the board. And I think it needs to have an end to this,
Yeah, I
And
agree.
granted, I've been wanting that Jaguar interview, and it wasn't an interview. It was more like we listened while she screamed and
It
yelled
was
at the wrong person.
a whole fool came
Yeah,
up
when
to
she
me
acted a
acting a
fool. But
fool.
I'm gonna
No
go
right.
ahead and let Lisa on here. Stay on the line, Deidre. What's up, Lisa?
Hey, what's up, AP? Can you hear me?
Nothing much. I just got cussed out. Yes, I can hear you.
I heard that. Okay, I heard that. I'm at work, so that's why I didn't get on a video. But here's my thing. I heard that now. Oh my God. I swear my heart got to racing. She came in and went ballistic. Straight
Hmm.
ballistic. And my thing was, she went through all that for what? First of all, let me tell you what she ain't gonna do. She ain't gonna call nobody on Tasha K. She ain't gonna call nobody. She ain't going to Panama City. She ain't going nowhere. What she gonna do is she gonna sit there where she at. I can't really go in because I'm at work because I'm ready to cuss up a storm. I'm telling you.
Right.
But I'm at work, so I gotta maintain, my cool here. All right, she ain't gonna do nothing. She been claiming she got these lawyers forever. Ain't nobody never seen one. Been claiming she got these producers. Ain't nobody never seen one because none of this exists. Okay, none of these people exist. Um, she sat here and went through all this. She's not going to do one thing. What she's going to do is sit around and try to figure out what her next scheme is going to be. What can I
Right.
possibly do to hurt Tasha K? Where can I get her at? She
Or
knew.
how can I get everybody talking again and distract them from this?
Exactly. Exactly. And she couldn't come with nothing on Tasha, so all she could do was call CPS, like the other lady said. That's the favorite thing to do. Call CPS on everybody. However,
Right.
like that one lady came on and justified and cleared that up real quick as to how they sit on the internet and they know when something's bullcrap. Well, the world knows about Jaguar right now, so everybody knows she's a whole joke. I hope she's still listening because I want her to hear. I hope she's still listening, jumping on there, acting like she all bullying somebody. I want her to say it to my face. I wish I could find her face. Do you understand me? I wish I could find her face. Why she cruising all over the place. Now she's talking about she's gonna go find Tasha K's family and interview them. Which one of Tasha K's family members do you think would even speak to you? Pit bull face looking ass.
No,
Which one of
no, not
Tasha
pitbull thing.
anything to
Jaguar is
you?
a very beautiful woman. I don't want to call her a dog.
If she cleans up, but right now she
Yeah.
looks like a pit bull. I cut
When
her
she wiped the crust out her eye in the morning and shit like that. But
exactly. And here's the thing: I'm not here to cut her no slack. Some people want to talk about her mental illness and they feel sorry for her. Listen, if somebody does something to me for no reason, none whatsoever, because I don't bring drama to nobody, but I will get with it. I am with the shit. I'm letting you know. I don't fool with
Mhm.
nobody. But if she was to do me the way she been running around here doing everybody else, I don't care nothing about your mental illness. All that's to the side now. I'm going all
Right.
the way in on you as far as I can go. I'm taking it all the way to the Supreme Court. Do you understand me? And what's going to happen with her right now? Tasha is going to come after her so hard. She ain't going to have no platform. Her nosy, nappy head prostitute friend ain't going to have no platform. Tasha going to run both of them HEAUXs clean down into the mud where they deserve to be at. If they sitting over there scratching each other's back, I think they want to mess with each other. They both do the same things. I
No,
don't know
no.
what's going on.
This is what I'll say. I'll say this. There's some people who get on the internet, they yell, scream, and do all that stuff, and then there's some people who have a team behind them, and their team is going to handle things the legal way. That's what I'm gonna say.
And that's what Tasha
Thank
K
you,
is
Tough
going to.
Conversation. I appreciate that.
But you know what's going to be hard? What's going to be hard is the fact that um, Jaguar travels around. She ain't got no stable
Mhm.
place to stay. So she's here, there, and everywhere. So it would be hard to even serve her with any kind of document. First of all, you got to catch her first. You know, the celebrities, they all have let this stuff go. Clearly, everyone can see she ain't playing with a full deck of cards. She's mad because Jill Scott got the ups on her. I understand. I mean, it is what it is. But they, first of all, the celebrities ain't trying to deal with none of this. They just let it be what it is because, for one, first of all, no lawyer is going to come after nobody who ain't got no money. That's number one. Jag ain't got no money. I get it. You got your mama's money, but she denying that. She is denying.
Allegedly.
Okay,
Lisa,
now I hear you. I hear
Lisa,
you.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down for a minute, and I'm gonna come back to you. I want to address this comment because I guess what I said, everybody kind of had questions about it. No, I do not think. What's up, Kelly? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kelly. Thank you for joining the show. But no, I'm not saying that white people are the standard. I am not saying that. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. White people are not the standard. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I'm saying is that the way the game played is the way the YouTube community is in the black community, it seems that it is very, very, very. You know what? I'm not even gonna address that. I'm gonna address that on a different video. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and add somebody new because I don't want to get way off track. It's not that I'm deflecting. I don't want to get way off track. But I'm not saying that the white YouTubers are the standard that we have to play by. What I'm saying is that just because they go low doesn't mean that we have to do the same thing. There should be something that we have a different level and we have a different standard for each other, a different level of respect. That's what I'm trying to talk about. I'm gonna go ahead and add somebody new on here. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Is it Salima? Salima, are you there?
Very good. For the first time, Salima is correct.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I wanted to say this, that somebody that makes it a job to live out of their car and was once a big lady has no right to even jump out the gate and talk about anyone. She seemed to project everything that she missed out on with her children on someone else. And this is totally unfair. It's totally unfounded because you missed the opportunity that you chose to not have with your children. Now you want to try to inhibit someone else, all on a falsification. Let's talk about that POA for your mom. Let's talk about all of these that are alleged by your family. I don't want to talk about Diddy. I don't want to talk about none of these other people that are set in life. They could do whatever they want for the next 100 years and never have to worry about another penny rolling in because they're set. This is absolutely foolishness. And anybody that sit up here and just keep on, I'm trying to reel it back into your topic. Anybody that just keeps on enabling her, because that's what's happening here on some of these other channels. I don't want to say any names. For whatever reason, whether they believe her, whether they are using her for views, whatever the case may be, it's not helping her. It's not. And even if it's not helping her, is it right to do that to someone for your own selfish gain?
I agree with that. And and my thing is that we didn't even get to talk about her when she came on here. We basically talked about how Tasha K is scamming people. She's taking money from super chat. She's not giving it to her. I didn't even know she was. I knew she was from Florida. I didn't know what city, but she's not giving it back to her hometown and all this stuff. And it was kind of like, well, what does that have to do with the subject at hand? You know what I mean?
Nothing deflecting, because I could sit here and talk about posts on Facebook with her wonderful glorified shea butter salve that's supposed to cure COVID-19 that people aren't getting, that people are ordering, that people are ordering these MP3s and such and not getting the link and whatnot. Like, come on. Like, let's not the pot call the kettle black at the end of the day. And you thought $10,000 was supposed to help a whole city full of people hit by a hurricane, then you got another thing coming. Clearly you have mismanaged funds in your lifetime if you think $10,000 is going to help a city.
Right.
Come on.
And and I was thinking, she did mention the whole CBS thing. She mentioned it very fast because she was more focused on her husband twerking on another man while her child was begging for food. She did say so. I'm gonna have to go back and quote it correctly, but she did say something about. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
She said something about her husband twerking on another man and all this other stuff while mentioning the CPS thing, but that got all lost when she talked about going to Panama City and doing all this. It's not structured. It's all over the place. Like, I got confused and she was just on my show and I got confused what you said.
Sis has sheets up to the window. She shouldn't be worried about nothing but going to go get a curtain rod. Number one. Number two, why are you so fixated on what somebody is doing in the LGBTQ community when you yourself are bisexual? Why are you worried about what that man is doing with any other man, whether it's in fun, whether it's for real, or whatever the case may be? Why are you worried?
Because
why is that something you always pull out your day?
Everybody is this, everybody is that, but it's all like, well, dang, they can't all be this, right? Oh. Are you still there? Hello? Oh, maybe it's my internet. I think your internet. I'm going to drop you down real quick, and I'm going to bring back Red Hot, okay? Okay. Can you guys still hear me out there? Okay. Red Hot, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. What you got to add on to the conversation?
Okay, so I'm not going to curse. I did all my cursing in the chat. So all I want to say is,
hey, Jag came on here and just destroyed the whole feed. So
like, she came on there, like I came on here as soon as I saw her. But my thing is this, because I know she's still watching. So Jaguar, you don't get respect for addressing a grown man like that. You need to address a female, and I'm the right one to do it because I give no fucks about you, okay? While you sitting there looking like Wesley Snipes, didn't nobody, like, you came on his platform. He didn't come on yours. While you sitting there looking like a big ass, Grinch ass, black bald headed ass. Hold on, let me breathe. Okay, I'm sorry.
Breathe.
Just address me with that, Jaguar. That's what I want you to do. She can find my stuff right here. She can find me. I'm everywhere, girl, because I talk about you too. And wasn't nobody bashing you. Tasha K people was bashing you. People was actually taking up for you. But you know what? I'm done with the whole situation. I don't want to talk about that. But now I'm not talking about the situation. I'm going to talk about you, bitch. You. Okay? And how you carry yourself on social media. That's what I'm finna get into now. So now that you came at AT2 for no reason, you don't get respect like that. Address a woman. And then you don't talk at people on their platform. You talk to them. You stupid black mouth bitch. Like she been smoking fucking cigarettes all her goddamn life since she was a baby. Girl, don't play that. I don't play by AT2 channel. I don't like that. You don't come on there being disrespectful. Bitch, I will end your whole world with my words. I don't have to say nothing else or call nobody on you. Fuck your family. Girl, I will go off on you. I'll
Oh,
make your ass
Risa
hibernate.
said she gonna come to your hometown and sue
Who?
you. She said Jag gonna come to your hometown and come sue you.
Oh, tell her come on. She can do whatever she want to do, but she come on mine over here. That bitch is gonna be missing. I'm telling you, she ain't never returning back to social media ever. She gonna be on the back of y'all cereal box and milk jug.
Oh man, here's my thing. I knew letting her on. I knew she was already hot. She was already heated. She was gonna come on like a blaze of fire. But basically, we didn't get a chance to really talk about anything. It was just her talking about how she going to Panama City and she's gonna do this and that. And it was like, yo, let's make this conversation about you and what you are doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then she went off on Deidre, and I was like, okay, hold on, I gotta rein this back in because yeah, no, you can't disrespect my friend, and especially if my friend didn't even because Deidre is not even a drama channel. Her channel is
No,
about
she's
plus
not.
size
She's
fashion.
not.
Yeah, her channel is about plus size fashion. So I was all like, what the hell is going on? Like, where are you coming from? You going off on her? She was saying like, oh, like go ahead, like let her on, and you can talk to me later. That's what she meant by that, and she took it the wrong way, yelling at the wrong person, and she
Well,
made herself look like
she
an
need
ass.
to watch herself. She need to watch herself. Just because she was the man in her previous marriage, don't mean she's gonna be the man on this show right here. Okay. You ain't the man on this show, girl. You ain't got no balls. So if you're gonna come back on here and talk to AT2, you're gonna talk like you got some sense, okay? Because you can't get that shit beat into your motherfucking ass. I'm sorry, I know you ain't gonna get monetized, but I pay you. But I'm just saying that troll right there, she deserves every word that's coming out my mouth. Girl, don't you ever in your life come on here like that. And I'm telling you not to come over there. I logged on here thinking we was finna just laugh and have fun. And I get on here, you holler like a fucking seal that ain't got no goddamn water and been on land for 3 fucking months. Bitch, I will ruin you.
And it's funny because like when Evan had got off and then I let the other person on, I thought, I was getting ready to end it. And then I seen Jag in the comments. So I'm like, okay. And so I'll drop the link. And then that's when it all went downhill from there. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we
But
go.
we're nobody even bashing her. We're nobody bashing her. Save that energy for Tasha K. We're not calling CPA. We're not doing none of that shit. I didn't go to your fucking family. Matter of fact, I was saying that your stupid ass family was lying.
Right.
Which they were. And then at the end of the day, she still don't deserve that. But you better watch how you come. I keep telling you, you better watch how you present yourself on social media, girl, because you step into the lion's den now. And I'm the one. I am the one. I'm not the 2, the 3, or the fucking 4. I'm the one to fuck with. The one.
The one.
I'm telling you, I'm shaking so goddamn bad. I want to find that bitch and beat her ass. Like, you don't get no cool points for coming on a grown man. Address a woman like that that's going to give you a run for your fucking money, you bitch. You might look like a man, but you're not a man.
Damn, that's all I gotta say. Red Hot, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you having my back.
I'm finna log off before I get back on here and start back cussing in your chat. I'm finna just get off and woosah. I'll talk to you when you get off your line.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe. All right.
I just had to say that. Love you too. Bye, y'all.
All right. Salima, you back on? Can you hear me, Salima? Salima, is your mic on mute?
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Okay, Red Hot. Okay. All right, then. I heard you. It's just a sad situation at the end of the day. Bottom line is that I'm not no wino, but at the same time, I appreciate Tasha's hustle. Bottom line, she did what she needed to do in her mind's eye, and she didn't say a word of these things. Exactly. Her family said these things. And the bottom line for Jaguar is for her, if she has all of these, rebuttals for Tasha K and her family, guess what? Her son will have documentation for his medical history. All of these police reports that, she has as far as her ex-husband and and this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
Now, you mean to tell me that with all of these things that you're saying about everybody under the sun, you don't have anybody to vouch for you and your story? Because at the end of the day, she had many times, many points in this whole journey where she could have turned this around. When Tasha first did that interview with her, after Storm did his interview, Tasha lost a slew full of subscribers. She could
Right.
have came out as the compassionate, not necessarily victim, but here's my story and the reason why I am who I am, and this is what happened to me, and not necessarily laying blame on anybody else, but this is me unfiltered, so to speak.
Right.
And having some couth, because that's what she's missing, as a matter of fact, some
Right.
couth,
And
in her delivery. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh no, it's fine. I just wanted to say real quick because I remember I want to address this too. I didn't even get a chance to address her about this because she was all like, "I am an advocate for victim," because you guys are saying that I'm not an advocate for victim, blah 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 blah. And I want to explain that too. Like, no, you can always be. I don't like using the word victim. I want to say survivor, but I got to be careful because if you still play the role of the victim, then you're not a survivor. But for survivors out there, because I don't like saying victim, survivors out there, I feel that there's a way where you handle yourself and you want to be an advocate for victims and you want to help them out your struggle. And yes, Jag can do that. What we were trying to say is that at the end of the day, when you get on your platform and just spew out hate, when you get on your platform and just spew out venom, when you get on your platform and just spew out hot shit, and I don't mean like hot shit like a rap album or something like that. I mean like hot diarrhea shit after you had some milk, and because your body can't digest the milk, you just shit everything out. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But when you just spew out stuff, then the message gets lost. Nobody knows you as an advocate for victims. We know you as an advocate for bullshit. That's what the fuck we know you for. Excuse my language.
Victim and becoming a survivor. I'm going to tell you what, as a victim, I wouldn't dare trust this type of person with my victimhood, striving for survivorship. I couldn't do it. There's no way. You cannot be an advocate. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and keep it how she said it. She's a professional victims advocate. There's no way that you can be a professional victims advocate while creating more victims. You can't do that. That's not how this is done.
Yes, you cannot be an advocate for victims and you're creating more victims. You're right.
This is absolutely sad. And even if, like, I have my own opinions about what I have seen displayed in front of me as far as dealing with narcissism and things of that nature.
Oh, did her mic go out? Salima, your mic. For those of you just watching for the first time, this is the international sign for mic.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you.
My bad. At the bare minimum, she needs to speak with a professional, not, and this is no offense to you or anybody else that interviews her or whatever the case may be. She needs to speak with somebody that is well versed, a professional for her issues, and hopefully some type of end game for her family. Because at the end of the day, she's still a mom. Her son is going to be affected. All of this stuff is on the internet. I'm sure this young man is well versed with the internet and all things game related. Don't think this won't come up. Don't think that his friends and fellow colleagues in the future, this won't come up. This will come up. And this is disgusting at this point. And beyond your son, two women that are elders
that have lived their life and are in their golden years can testify to the fact that you are a disrespectful woman to them. Outrageous. Especially the generation that we came on, and because she's my generation, meaning Jaguar, Gen X. We had the benefit of the civil rights movement. We had the benefit of the like Public Enemy and things like this, where we learned how to respect ourselves as Black women. This is ridiculous that you are displaying yourself like this, but then you have the nerve to talk about somebody else down in Black women, and you are sitting here trashing everybody and displaying yourself as trash.
Right. Deidre, what you want to add on to the conversation? I'm gonna go ahead and add Coco into the live stream.
I wanted to say, the only thing I want to come back and say is that Salima is so right. She is a disgrace to every Black woman in this world, to every mother in this world. The disrespect is unbelievable, because she could not have gotten on anybody else's show and showed her tail the way she did. You know what I'm saying? It was so disrespectful, not only to me, it was disrespectful to you on your show.
Right.
And you are so deserved an apology for you and your viewers. It was so just tactless, and I don't know a whole lot about Jaguar Wright. Like I said,
right, you're not in the whole beef sector and drama and stuff like that. I said she a big girl that put on clothes. That's what she do.
Right. And so it's like all of this beef back and forth. You have to take account for you causing all of this, and you have children. How does this affect your children? This woman seems to be in a manic state, exactly like somebody else said. I have a child with a mental illness. She's 17 years old, and so I know the signs and the symptoms. And she is going through some type of manic state, and she needs help, and she really needs to sit down and get herself together, because the world is watching. So at some point, the beef with everybody is going to get old, and she's going to have to find a different type of way to make some money, And I don't know a whole lot about, every time I've ever heard Jaguar Wright's name, it's been in some mess. And so I click off because I don't do mess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just, honestly, like Red Hot said, baby, Alan, I'm the one.
Right. You're not the 2, the 3, or the 4. You are the one.
She will be JW. It won't be nothing left for nothing else. But I'm not even trying to go there, because this person is not in her right mind. You know what I'm saying? And she obviously has some issues. But if she want to go around from show to show, from blog to blog, and spread her word or whatever it is that she's trying to do, whether it's true or false, find a classier way to do it.
Right. There's no kind of like direction. It's just all over the place, and just a whole bunch of stuff that she just screams at everybody. And it's all like, okay, well, this conversation went nowhere,
Yeah.
And I kind of am ashamed of myself for even letting her on my platform, because the conversation went nowhere, And I see the comments. I see y'all talking, and I don't mind them. I don't tell my mods to block people, because I want to hear what you guys say, good or indifferent, because it makes me get better at the end of the day. So I don't mind it. But, she's going to have her fans that are going to say whatever they're going to say and have her back, which I appreciate that. You should have people in your corner. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Coco, what did you have to add on to the conversation?
Real quick, since Miss Deidre is up there, I would like to apologize to you on her behalf, because it was wrong of her to attempt to weight shame you when she herself has been your size and even higher. I went back to another video where the gospel singer LaShonda Porter was talking about the things that Jaguar did, and she also just recently attempted to abduct her underage son. And it's like Jaguar has had all of these chances to get things right, yet she wants to falsely accuse others. And then she even comes out of her mouth and admits different things. She said that she saw James Wright assault those young boys, at the golf
Mhm.
stage, at the golf place in Gladwin. It's like you have all this smoke for your enemies, but when you say that you are right there in the midst of what is going on, you don't have anything to say. You can't call the authorities. It's not your business. Which one is it? That's why I feel like she's very double sided, and it's very unfortunate because she was given this platform so that she could be a voice and an advocate, and she has totally fucked that off. Excuse my language, but
Yeah.
it she really could have done some good, and it just turns out that she was looking for publicity, and it's a real shame, and so it discredits anything that she was trying to do, and it makes so many more survivors look crazy. It's like too many people are second guessing. Oh well, what's going on with the Nicki Minaj husband situation? Or oh well, we don't know if she's telling the truth. Oh, she could be this, she could be that. It's just it's too much chaos, it's too much confusion, and it's a shame. And I also want to say one more thing. I totally disagree with her when she says the black woman is the enemy. She's doing nothing but copying the rhetoric of Nosy Whole Live, and that's all she does. She just gloms on to other people's personalities and uses the words they say to spew any type of hate or disinformation that she can. And as an African American or someone who considers himself black, she's totally wrong, and she's a black woman, so it just makes her look like a dumbass. I just hate the whole thing. It's a sin and it's a shame, and I apologize to you, Miss Deidre, for her
Wouldn't it have
directing
been
those
a
poems.
beautiful
I
thing?
appreciate that. Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been
And
a
Deidre,
beautiful thing?
I want to read your comment. The only wrong that she did was talk about the woman Deidre. Other than that, she had a huge reason to be upset. This whole convo is about her. Yes, she is in the title. Yes, she has a right to her opinion. However, the way you go about it, and especially on this platform, the way you go about it is wrong. She definitely could have hit me up in the DM, be all like, "Hey, AT2, I seen you around these streets. I see you talking about me. Hey, can we have a conversation offline?" Also, she could have been in the comments, but the whole time in the comments, she was telling people to shut the F up, to do this, to do that. And it's all like, okay, well, what was that going to get anywhere? And also, on top of that, she had a opportunity on the show to dispel all the rumors and clear them all up. She had a chance to be all like, "Hey, this is wrong. You said this. That was wrong. You said this. This is wrong. Let me tell you what I am doing. A, B, C, or D." But it got to a conversation about, and I don't want you to think I'm yelling at you, Miss Andrews. I don't want you to think I'm yelling at you, ma'am. I don't want you to think, ma'am. But what I want to say, okay, I was being a little shady when I said ma'am. But Miss Andrews, I just want to say that at the end of the day, it's all the way about you go. It's the way you go about it, and that was completely the wrong way because we went nowhere. It got nowhere. It got nowhere, to tell you the truth. And I see the comments saying like, "Oh, this conversation is really this, that, and that, and this." Okay, thank you. You still gave me a view at the end of the day. Thank you. Anyway, and I'm not saying that I do everything for the views. That's not what I'm saying. But to some of the people who are just in here just talking shit, period, and I'm not saying that's you, Miss Andrews. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm not saying because this is a fair comment. But other people in there, they're just talking shit. Yeah, I see it. Say whatever you want to say. Have a nice day. But before I let you guys go, I just want to ask all three of you this question. Is there an end to this? And I'm gonna start out with Deidre first.
Yeah, if everybody would just state facts and stop throwing beefs at each other and being upset at one another about who got the most views, who getting the most checks, who's making the most money off of all these crazy stories. It's so many ways that you can make money other than throwing each other under the bus. mind your business and tend to your business, and you can get your funds up. But it don't take all of what they're doing. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's so many bloggers out there with these type of YouTube channels and blogs and stuff, and they doing it so tastefully and tactfully that you actually enjoy sitting down watching it and getting entertained by some of the things they say. So it's just a way to do everything.
Right, I agree. And Salima, I almost said it wrong. Salima, what did you want to say to that? Is there an end game to all of this?
Um, I would say that the end game for um, Miss Jaguar is to stop making these guest appearances, get her life in order, and come back with what at least my generation. I remember the what ifs and divorcing Neo to marry Soul. I remember the roots. I remember all that. That's my time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, had she came, and did her initial interview or whatever the case may be, she had started, some spark and show these people in the industry that really, she can rebuild bridges instead of burning everything on fire.
Right. I agree.
That's
I
all.
completely agree with that. And Coco, what did you have to add on? Do you think there's an end game to this, or it's gonna get worse?
Unfortunately, I think things are going to get worse before they get better. I'm not hoping the worst on Jaguar, but unfortunately, she's going to have to go through that aha moment, and it's no telling where it could lead to. She's already been to jail, she's already left her child with a stranger. These are the things that are on her conscience that have to pop back up. So, it's unfortunate, but right now there is not a peaceful end to this. She's going to have to do something totally outrageous in order for her to get back in balance. And our thoughts and our prayers are with her family, especially her mother. She is the one who is suffering the absolute most. And I hope that she can be healed and helped in some kind of way, because that's what this whole Tasha K situation has highlighted. Unfortunately, I don't believe any sides of the family. Both of them have just come across in a very egregious manner. But there's an older woman, in her 70s or in her 80s, who could
Mm-hmm.
possibly be losing her life over this. And she is the one, I believe, who is going to be most helped out of this situation, because this is
Right.
what needed to have been highlighted.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, that was perfect. I don't want to end the show on like a sour note, so I'm gonna play you one of my favorite clips that I always play. Even though some people don't like her, Kaya is funny as hell. Let me go ahead and play it for y'all.
And then she always doing it. Like you don't know that shit by now. I say, bitch, you can't hear you out of nowhere. I say, Mariah, girl. Miss Mariah, girl. Like you don't know how you sound on music. I say, girl, you do not have to tap that ear, girl. Because the mic is right. It's them notes. It's the note that ain't coming through right, not the mic. We're gonna make it happen. I say, girl, you can't make it happen, Mariah. You know, all I want for Christmas. I say, oh.
All right, Deidre, you want to go ahead and give the people your information where they can find you at?
Deidre Dazzling.
Yes, and Deidre, I'm gonna call you after this because I need a
Please do, because
smoke break.
we gotta talk.
Yeah, we need to talk about offline some stuff that I want to say that I can't say on here. I want to say thank you for all my new subscribers. I didn't even get a chance to announce this. I officially, AT2, my AT2bers out there, we officially reached 3,000 subscribers! I've been up for yourself. I just want to say I love and respect each and every one of you. I couldn't have done this without you. Honestly, you guys know I'm unemployed. My credit score is negative 300. I got negative 1,500 in my bank account. So they can't dox me. Don't try to dox me. I already told you. But this has really been an outlet for me, and I really, really, really have appreciated all of you just rocking with me. I'm not crying, my throat just dry, but I really appreciate y'all just been rocking with me and just supporting me. And Deidre, I want to thank you because, like I said, you don't have YouTubers on here that take you under their wing, and you don't have YouTubers on here that really help you out. They just all want to shit on you. And I just want to say thank you for being there and rocking with me and sticking with me. And what happened today, you didn't deserve that shit, and I always got your motherfucking back.
All
Just
right,
know
baby.
that.
I know.
We'll be back with another episode tonight. We're gonna do something light for y'all. We're gonna come back. Deidre, what you doing later today?
Child, nothing.
Okay, we're gonna do something light, something fun, because man, it's heavy right now. But I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with your boy AC2. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to the Dear Yvette Show. Thank you to Christine. Thank you to Mina. Y'all been rocking it. Remember, this Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is the Town Hall Being Black. This time we are going to talk about colorism. We're going to talk about social media in the Black community. And also, we will be talking about representation and mental health. Mental health. And there has been a lot going on. I'm not a doctor, but there's been a lot going on, and we gonna all need therapy after this shit.
For real.
But I just want to say thank you guys so much for rocking with your boy AT2, and we out. I'm about to play the outro, and then we out. And Deidre, I'm gonna call you.
Okay, baby. Bye,
Deuces.
y'all.
Wait, did it do? Ah, my internet.